listen to the Healing Guys podcast with Hannah on Spotify. So here's, the next episode after I talked about demonic manifestations, right? Manifestations or affirmation. I'm sorry, affirmations. Affirmations can be demonic, okay? So humans acting like they can manifest what they want. And demons set you up by simply using humans who are possessed to give you things, right? The demon in that human is giving you something like a job, and they want you to think, you manifested it as if you're God, and they want you to think that demons have power, therefore, because they gave you the job. No, it's easy. If you have money and you look at your neighbor and you give them money, are you going to say you're powerful? No. So the demon, whoever they're possessing, whatever that person has, also sadly belongs to the demon. Okay, I'm sorry. If you have a job, they have your job now. Okay, so they get to give, if you're a manager, the jobs that you normally would hire people into, they get to give that to who they want using your body. They'll reject good people every day. Okay, they'll give it to the evil humans who are possessed like you to some degree, or just someone who doesn't deserve it. And the humans who are really sinful, that are saying things like, evil to some degree too. Sometimes they can be misguided. But obviously they're very evil to some degree. Otherwise, this is not possible, because they're acting like God, who's saying things they're going to just get a job this year. They're going to blah, blah, blah this year. Like, they can just get what they want. As if we don't have a creator, we can just get what we want. If we could get what we want, none of us would be here. We would all want to leave this wicked earth. Okay, so we don't get to choose that kind of stuff. God is the one that blesses. So, okay, so if the demon can just, use this human, right, who you would not say is power if they hire you, right? It's just a job. It's not some sort of blessing, right? When they are the ones who get to hire, it's a blessing for you when you get a job because it comes from God. But when the human is hiring people, are they some sort of being that has bounty? Do they have some sort of greatness because they hire people? No. So the demon using them to give jobs to the wrong people is not either. So obviously demons, they are controlling people's wealth or finances and relationships because they're possessing the majority of the human race. I'd say right now 95%. Yes, that's a lot. Because you would agree 95% of the human beings are right now stuck in things like drugs and alcohol, sex before marriage. Everyone thinks dating is normal. They think it's normal to have sex before marriage. They think this is some sort of conservative thing when people say don't do it. No, it's a sin. You're going to get possessed if you do it. That's why these people were not necessarily evil, right? They're not really horrible human beings. But, they date and they do that stuff. That's how they got possessed. Because you're wondering, if they're not technically evil, right? Then how do they get possessed? Because possession is really for evil humans. Because, they're wicked and that's why they got possessed, okay? They like to harm others, abuse others. It's because sin just gets you possessed. Okay, but there are certain sins that are really tiny that won't technically get you possessed. But the sort of bigger ones, I call them medium, okay? Like alcohol, drugs, medium, okay? Bigger ones are like a desire to actually harm human beings physically, okay? Okay, that obviously you're evil then. But you're not obviously evil if you drink alcohol necessarily. You could be evil and drink alcohol, or you may not be evil and drink alcohol. You get me? Two types of humans would drink it, okay? But since it's a medium sin, right? It's almost close to like a big sin. You're going to get possessed. So when they're drunk, and that sort of character, right, comes out of them that exposes their secrets, that's the demon possessing them, okay? So God is showing it to you, okay? Something comes out of you that's not like yourself. You can't even remember what happened. How is this something good? If I said to you right now, going to that room, okay, you're never going to remember what happens in there. When you come out 10 hours later, 4 hours later, 1 hour, you're going to be like, I'm not going in there. Because you're going to be like, I don't know what's going to happen to me there. What if some evil tries to happen to me? What if some evil human tries to harm you? You're very logical. Do you agree in that situation? You'd say no. If it was like a challenge, you'd be like, I'm not taking that challenge. Excuse me. Okay. Why do you drink alcohol? You're going to be knocked out. You're going to black out and forget things. Okay? And some of you might be like, that doesn't happen to me. I'm sure it happened to you. It just probably you don't remember it. You don't think it's a long time. Well, other people could actually count it and be like, I don't remember anything from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Some people could count it, okay? But I guarantee you, the humans around you, since they're doing the same thing, right? They're drinking with you. They're not gonna judge you like someone like me who hates alcohol. Okay, so for that reason, you're not gonna feel like you're doing anything wrong because you're surrounded by people who do the same thing as you. So because society have been corrupted by demons to do these things that are really sinful to God and hurts them, and they get possessed because of it, and demons have access to their lives, okay, you're not gonna think you're doing anything wrong. You just think maybe it's not technically a liquid that's healthy for children, maybe. Well, why is it not healthy for children? Because it's bad. Okay, of course there's certain things that are normal but not healthy for children too. Like just natural sex with the opposite gender that's not related to you. Not related to you means like family, blood, extended ones like cousins, etc. Yeah, you would obviously not make children see that, but adults could do that, and you would say it's normal and healthy for them. I know, but I'm talking about something else now. Okay, I'm talking about alcohol. This one is bad for children because it's actually bad for everyone. Okay, rather than things that are what the devil wants you to think, right? Like natural sex. That one, he's gonna obviously be like, well, that's not healthy for adults, but not for children. Therefore, alcohol is like that. It's okay for adults, but not kids. No. Okay, because bad things don't happen to you when you have that natural sex God created for you. Okay, that's also how the human race came to be. God uses that. Don't ever think humans created children. Okay, you better not go there. God is the one who creates children. Okay, so what I'm saying is, don't let those thoughts come to your mind. Don't accept it. Obviously, you can't control them if they come to your mind because the demon is the one saying that. Don't agree with those thoughts when they come to your mind because they want that type of agreement in your mind. Well, as a human being, humans always know what's bad for them. They have a conscience. So it doesn't even matter if you know religion or God. Your conscience is there to protect you from good versus bad. That's why if you go to hell, you're never going to be like, why am I here? You're going to always know because always God gave you that conscience. Anything you did, even if you don't know what it is, when humans were calling you to, like, let's go to this club, let's go to this bar, let's just dance here, let's just be naked here. That feeling is there. Okay, it's saying no, don't do it. Okay, so that's from God. Okay, he's not talking to you, it's just that's a conscience. Okay, so alcohol is bad for you. It's bad versus like unhealthy. Things can be unhealthy but not bad. No, it's bad. Okay, it's evil. That's why you forget things. Okay, because the forgetfulness is not natural for something that's a liquid. If something just maybe doesn't taste good, right, like some bitter type of liquid, okay, and it's not sinful, it's not bad, there's nothing wrong with it, then it would not have any, I just told you, it would not have any bad symptoms. Nothing bad would happen to you. If something is not immoral, bad things cannot happen. You want to know what's good and bad? What happens to you if you do it? Okay, what it causes the human race. Think of it in terms of consequence. Okay, if alcohol is normal liquid, but it just has the quality of maybe tasting bad only, right? Like some food can taste weird. Okay, then that's all that it would have. Then that's the only bad outcome it would have. But that's not what it has. It causes you diseases. It causes you problems. It causes you to have problems with your mouth one day. Kidneys. Oh my God, the list goes on. It causes you to get into accidents. People die because of you at some point. Every day I'm hearing people in the news dying because of a drunk person. Okay, so it's not about things like that. Like, oh, I got dizzy from alcohol is the same as I got dizzy from hunger. No, stop putting it on the same bar as normal things like that. Stop doing that to your brain. Okay, here are the consequences that tell you it's immoral or bad or evil. You get knocked out. Okay, you, the actual conscious healthy person, logical being right now, is not going to be there when you drink. Something else comes out. Okay, this sort of droopy, dumb, weird, slow, strange thing that falls into things. Okay, 2, you don't remember what you did. You don't remember what happened to you. That means one day you can get drunk and you can get raped or harmed or abused or violated in some other way. You can get recorded and someone can take your clothes off and you're not even going to know. You can't even go pursue it in the court. You don't even know. It could be all over the porn websites. You don't even know. And you're telling me that's normal then? Stop lying, okay? God is showing you it's evil, okay? Not from the consequences, because that would mean you don't know if it's evil until you do it, right? No, just the idea, okay? It's bad for you because you don't feel good when you see it. There's always this gut feeling. Everyone before their first drink, before they did it and they were pressured by wicked friends, they all felt uncomfortable, like they're about to poison themselves. Okay, so your conscience tells you it's bad. That's the first one. When you've actually done it, the consequences after that show you it's sinful and bad for that reason. Okay, God is trying to protect you from what it causes in the spiritual world. Okay, it's not really about the physical world. So you get possessed when you drink alcohol and do drugs. Do you understand me? That's what I'm trying to say. That's like the first reason it's bad. So the knocked outness, right? The part where you just get unconscious, you don't remember what happened, is the period in your life that a demon took over your body and now they're doing what they want with your body. Okay? They can do indecent things. They can make you touch people. They can make you abuse people. They can get you raped. They can, whatever, obviously if you're a healthy, strong person, no one can rape you. You're going to just be natural and you're going to always have, you get my point, okay? There are obviously human beings who can be raped and human beings who cannot because they're strong people. I'm talking about the average human, okay? Who, if they're not careful, can actually get raped, etc. Okay, so since usually you're around perverted human beings when you drink alcohol, because where are they? Clubs and bars. Okay, perverted humans go to clubs and bars. That's why I'm connecting it to rape so much, because you're not surrounded by righteous people of God, okay? And again, evil humans are everywhere, like the places of God. I'm not talking, don't worry about that. I'm just saying, okay? I mean actual healthy, good people. You're not around that because they're not going to drink alcohol, okay? It's just average humans who are corrupted and don't know anything about morality. Just average humans, okay? They could technically be good people, obviously. They're the ones who are going to get into those, into alcohol as well, too. Yes, but you're not usually around them, okay? You're usually around environments where really creepy, perverted humans are in. Mental problems, strange humans, some who came out of prison for horrible things. Okay, you're just around perverted humans is what I'm saying, okay? Because of that, okay, it's possible. They could violate you, touch you, whatever, and you may not even know years down the road, okay? So I'm telling you to stop. If nothing convinces you, this should scare the hell out of you. You be knocked out is not a consequence of a liquid. How can a liquid make you unconscious? That's not logical. Food and liquid cannot cause us to become unconscious. It can only make us feel like, ew, this tastes bad. That's it. But it cannot cause you a physical symptom, okay? It's not logical. It has to be something bad like poison, okay? Poison is not food. Something like that. Poisoning people, drugging people obviously knocks them out. Okay, so it's like that. So what I'm saying is that's different, okay? A demon is not going to possess someone through drugging them in that way. Like when it's actually being done to them, God won't allow demons to possess. Like obviously they drug good people. I'm talking about when you're doing drugs, because that's actually something else. That's a different type of drug. That's a bad one, okay? When you're the one doing it to yourself, when you're sinning in that way, you're choosing to go in the direction of drugs and alcohol, okay, you're committing a sin. And this is the consequence of the sin, which is why also God doesn't want you to do it, okay? He's trying to protect you from spiritual things you don't know. That moment you're knocked out is the moment a demon took over your body. They possessed you, but what if they possessed you and didn't do anything? Okay, they usually do something. They take over. They make you expose your secrets. They make you do things. And I told you at some point a crime will happen to you. I don't understand why you do it. You don't want to go into a place and not remember the next 4 hours of your life. Why then, if you know that's going to happen to you with alcohol and drugs, do you do it? You're crazy. Okay? So what I'm saying is, since you got possessed, you're not going to be like me. You're not going to be able to be like, you're right. You're not. Because the demon is also controlling your mind since it possessed you. Right? Possession doesn't just mean the body. It also means the mind is under control. It's going to obviously make you reject what people like me are telling you. Okay, so you're going to have to put a lot of effort to be like, no, I'm going to give this stuff up. Okay, so I understand why it takes you time to quit it, because the possession is making it hard for you, because you're not really the one saying no to us most of the time. The demon is the one talking out of you and saying no to us. Okay, but when you do regain some control, agree with it, okay, that you're going to quit this stuff. That's the time that humans are on drugs and alcohol, that they don't remember what happened. A demon took over your body. So yes, that is the proof, therefore, that possession happens to you if you drink or do drugs. Because some people are like, where's the proof? That's the proof. That weird person coming out of you, that weird personality that's not like you. It's a different species, a different being that is actually coming out of you, okay? Because you can't have multiple personalities. You're only one person. Don't let that evil thing stay there anymore if you're already possessed, because you already did this stuff. Pray to God and break and cast the demons out.